Have had a little time to think about this season. How proud are you of this group and what you guys have all accomplished together?
Yeah, we had a really good group of guys, and obviously we did a really good job this year. And we would have liked to go deeper, but for us to get to where we got, it's pretty good coming from what happened the previous year. So it's still obviously you're frustrated, but at the end of the day, it's a pretty remarkable year for us.
So it feels like just the first step in a way, right?
Yeah, I mean, we said it after the game too. I think everyone here knows we got a pretty bright future, and I think this year is a really good stepping stone for us, and something that we'll be able to continue to work off of and build off of too.
Jack, obviously before Game 5, you were questionable. What happened there?
Yeah, I was just a little banged up, so it is what it is.
You've shown now. How are you feeling now?
Good.
You've shown tremendous improvement the last few years as you sit back and reflect on this historic season. I just want to get your thoughts on this season in general from your perspective and also the team's perspective, because you guys, once again, you showed tremendous improvement and the whole team in general showed improvement.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be the young group that, everyone just keeps saying, oh, they're young. We were a young team that took major steps, and, now I think people are starting to realize we could be a really good team for the next bunch of years. So we did a good job, and, like I said, we're looking to build off that.
I know you've taken your game to new heights, but I'm curious to know, what are you going to work on during the course of the offseason so that way come next year you can even take it higher?
Yeah, just the same formula, same things I've been doing to get better each and every year, and I'll continue to get better. So don't really change the recipe, kind of just keep doing what works.
What do you think about Lindy Ruff as a coach, and what is it about his system that you like?
Yeah, I've always backed Lindy, and he did a great job getting us to this point. Like I said, we had a tremendous year, and Lindy did a great job with us. So I think everyone should be proud of what we did this year.
Especially the way the forwards are able to help with the defense and breaking out his 5-man unit. How does that help your game?
Yeah, it helps. I mean, I think this is stuff we talk about, throughout the whole year. But, yeah, I mean, when you have better players, it helps. We had a really good team this year. We had really good players up and down the lineup. So, obviously, we were going to be better, and, we were.
Jack, you got some guys with expiring contracts, Timo, Jesper, Eric. You kind of nudging them, like, let's get this done, run it back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like the GM by any means, so it's not up to me. But I think I know they want to come back. I know, but at the same time, it's, you got to get it done too. You can't just talk about wanting to be in New Jersey. If you want to be in New Jersey, you got to just sign the deal, So those guys are obviously big parts of our team, and we'd like to have them back. And they all did a great job for us. Tougher for Timo coming in halfway through the year, but Bratter and Halsey, they were staple guys for us all year, and we want them back. And obviously Timo, we'd like him back too.
How much of a target do you think the Devils will have on their backs entering next year, knowing what you guys were able to accomplish this year?
Not that big, We had a good year, but at the end of the day, there's still teams out there playing hockey, So that's the point we want to get to next. We want to be in the Final Four, and eventually we want to be pushing the Cup Finals. So, I'd say there's teams with bigger targets on their back, but I don't think it'll be, no one's going to be like, oh, New Jersey snuck up on us. It's going to be, teams will be ready to play us, and it'll be. We'll get a lot of good games next year.
What was your favorite moment from the season? I know there was a lot, but I'm curious to hear what moments stuck out for you.
Playoffs obviously the best, So winning Game 7 against the Rangers, I think that was really special. And to beat those guys, that was, we wanted to do that. So that was definitely the best moment, I'd say.
What clicked for you from the regular season into the playoffs? Was there something that's a switch that said, I need to do even more, or become even, if I can't do this for this part of the game, I'll do this?
Yeah, I think obviously my first taste of the playoffs, but it seems like it's like the guys, guys step up in ways they usually don't step up. Like of course people expect me to, score goals or produce points, but I think it goes a long way with a block shot or a hit, and it's the same the other way. Like obviously Mikey McLeod gets the Game 7 first goal, and obviously the boys are really pumped up because his job is face-offs and defensive and play physical, and when a guy like that chips in that way, and that's just team camaraderie and guys chipping in and doing things they usually wouldn't do.
Jack, Eric talked about so much your guys' connection on and off the ice. Just what can you say about Eric and what he's been able to do this year?
Yeah, I'm a huge Eric Hall fan. He came in and he did a great job for us. Providing like that leadership and experience. But there's a difference between being in the locker room and being a voice and then not backing it up. And he's a guy that's been a gamer for us and pretty much played all the games all year. And he's fighting, he's scoring, he's penalty killing, he's power play. So he's just a character guy, and he fit really well in our locker room, and that's a guy we should bring back for sure.
And I know you talked about Lindy too. Lindy's contract is up as well. Is that someone you'd like to see back?
Yeah, Lindy's done a great job with me, and he did a great job with the team this year, and he's obviously in the Jack Adams too, so he had a great year, and he's done a great job with this group.
I feel like you guys have really set the foundation for long-term success here.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we had a good core, but now, obviously Nico, he's got the Selke. Luke, we didn't know what Luke would be like, but he came in and proved how good he'll be. We got myself, we got obviously Schmid, he came in, VTech, so we got a lot of good young pieces there, and I think everyone took a step this year, and I think we're building something good here, and we're in a good spot heading into next year.
I got to ask you this because we know how valuable you are to this team and roster, and your name was in there in the running at times for the Hart. I got to ask you, come next season, is that something that's on your bucket list or something that you see in your sights?
No, I mean, the season ended two days ago. I'm going to put my feet up the next couple of weeks, so I'm not really too worried about that.
How proud are you of Luke and what he was able to do
Yeah,
here?
I'm really proud of Luke. It's big guts for him to step in and be put in that spot and play the way he did. And I'm really proud of the whole group, from where we were. And even at the start of the year, we were down 2-0, or we lost the first two games, and it was almost like, here we go again. But we had a great group this year, and we did a great job, and we had a great year, and I think everyone should be proud and and be positive for what we have in the future for it to come.
I'm sorry. Speaking of guts, after Game 5, Lindy said he wasn't even sure that you would play. Obviously, you warmed up without taking line shifts. How close of a call was it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't think I was going to play, and same with Lindy, I'd say, but it's different once you, get the adrenaline going and you do your things you need to do before the game, and then, I mean, at the end of the day, you're a competitor, too. You don't want to be in the press box with the season on the line, so I know I'd have a pit in my stomach if I was in the press box for that game, so, yeah, just tied my skates and went out there and tried to do the best I can.
Was there any kind of conversation after warm-ups, or you just said, I'm in?
No, there was conversations, if you can't help the team, then they don't want you in there. But I felt like I was ready to go, and obviously Lindy and Fitzy were good with that, so that's how that decision was made.
What are you the most proud of from your personal playing this season? What accomplishment that you set out and you achieved? What sticks out?
Yeah, I mean, I think I had a really good year and established myself as a really good player in the league. So I think maybe the goal scoring a bit. I don't know if anyone expected me to score 40 in my career, let alone like 3 years after everyone was calling me the biggest bust ever. So so that was good. But like I said, it's that was a positive year for me and a good stepping stone, and everyone in the room. That's, our big pieces. That's as a team, that's a big stepping stone here, and we should be a really confident group going into next season.
Where are you training this offseason?
What's that?
Where are you
back in Michigan, same as always.
There were a lot of players, obviously, that played a part in the regular season to get to the playoffs. In the playoffs, some of them struggled a little bit. Do you think there's too much emphasis put on postseason play and expectations put on players in postseason? I mean, athletes in general.
I mean, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Obviously, you gotta get to the postseason too. So, guys that light it up in the regular season, that's so important because you need to get to the dance before you can start talking about it. So, for our guys that had great years, that's what helped us get in the playoffs. And it's tough, man. You're playing Carolina over there. You're playing the Rangers. Two really good teams, and there's not much ice out there. It's tight and it's battle tested, and it's tough hockey. You're not gonna just skate around and go score. So that's something we learned, and we had to fight for our offense probably a lot harder in the playoffs. But like I said, that's playoffs. Good. Thanks, guys.